friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we're just gonna do a chill get ready with me. I'm testing out a couple products that I tested out in the past that I don't really remember what I thought about them or that I just wanted to give another go. Spoiler alert, one of them is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Foundation. Keep on watching. That's all I'll say about that. I also tried out some new Pixi palettes that I enjoyed, some new Grande Cosmetics, and a new Milani Weekend Brow little tint pin thing that I was super excited to try out. This is the final look that I made. I really like how it overall turned out, but there was some bumps in the road, not gonna lie, some bumps in the road. Before we get started, don't forget that I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday for you guys. If you wanna see how I made this look right here, then let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and primed my eyelids, and we have two palettes to try out today, which I am so excited about. I don't know if I'm gonna actually use them both, but they are the IFX by Pixie by Petra. These were sent to me in PR a while ago, and I just have not had the chance to sit down and try them out. I know I've said this in a couple other videos, but I'm not really wearing makeup a ton. It's throughout the week because I am working, and I'm going to work barefaced because we don't have kids, but we are going to start having kids here soon. I think I'm gonna start doing makeup from like here up because of the mask, and I think I'm gonna start using like concealer, a little bit of eyeshadow, brows, and some mascara. I haven't fully decided what I'm gonna do yet. We don't start with kids for another week, but anyways, let me show you the palettes. They are the IFX. This one is in Rosette Ray, which is just a beautiful like rosy tone palette. I think these colors are stunning. And then we have this one in Hazelnut Haze. I mentioned this in my palettes that are perfect for a fall video, but I haven't had a chance to try it out until now. As much as Rosette Ray is beautiful and actually kind of goes with the pink shirt I have on, I think I'm just going to use Hazelnut Haze today because it is such a fall tone palette, and these colors, they look absolutely beautiful, and I'm super excited to try them out. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this shade, even though I think it's going to be very light and probably not show up, and I'll probably end up moving into this shade for my crease transition. I don't know, none of these really look matte. So I get really confused with palettes that don't have specific mattes and shimmers because I don't really know like what to do with them. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, I put my mattes in my crease, the shimmer on the lid, boom, done. But when palettes are like this and they don't really like have a specific matte shade, am I making sense? I don't think I am. Okay, that shade's actually showing up a little bit on my eyes. Not a whole lot though. I'm gonna go into that brown shade with the same brush and just kind of put that on top. Yeah, this has like some shimmer to it. I don't think you're gonna be able to see on camera. It's like, ooh. Okay, I don't love the shimmer in my crease. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna take this darker brown now. It seems to be a little bit more matte, but it's not like fully matte, I don't think. There's still just a little bit of sheen to it. I don't know, we're gonna try it out. I'm gonna use that same brush I've been using. This is a lot more cool tone of a brown than I was expecting. It looks a little bit more warm tone in the pan. Not that that really matters, but I guess it does when you have like your eye look in mind and you want a warm tone look and then you put something on and it's more cool tone. Okay, that blended out really nicely and it looks pretty, but it's just not anything like blowing me out of the water. But we're gonna keep going. I actually think I'm gonna take my glitter glue and put this like really pretty green shade on my lid. Do you think that would look good? Not that you guys can answer me. I think it will. I think we'll try it out. Usually Pixi shimmers are just absolutely stunning and I love them, but I don't know, this green shade's not really blowing me out of the water. Like it's just kind of sheer, not really as like bam and punchy as I would like. I have to really build it up, which is just not my experience with Pixi shimmers in the past. This is a really pretty green shade though. It's got just like a shift of gold. The gold sparkles all in it, give it just like a hint of gold. That looks really nice with the brown shades I put into the crease. I'm liking this. I'm just not like, I don't know, I'm not like falling head over heels in love with this palette like I have other Pixi palettes in the past. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that dark brown on the outer part. We lost it a little bit. Okay, yeah, I'm not totally in love with this palette. I know I didn't use too many shades of it, but I don't know. I don't think I love this, which is sad because I usually really enjoy Pixi palettes, but that's okay. We're gonna move on. I'm actually gonna go ahead and add a brown wing eyeliner with the Colourpop liquid liner, and I'll be back to start on the face. Okay, I'm going to finally give this guy another go. I've been saying in so many videos that I need to try this again with a hydrating primer. I know I decluttered it in my foundation declutter that I just put up, but I hadn't had a chance to retry it. By the time you're seeing this video, it'll be like weeks after that foundation declutter, but that's okay. We're trying it out, and I want to try it with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Primer because this is such a good hydrating primer. I've just been obsessed with this primer. I feel like I use it in almost every single one of my videos, but it's just so good and so hydrating. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not excited to try this out again. I'm just not. That should be my sign right there that I probably should just try to return it, but I want to give it more than one chance. So we're going to try it out again and see how it goes. Okay, I have it all blended out now, and I'm kind of annoyed at myself that I decided to try it again on a video. I kept telling myself after work one day, try that foundation out with hydrating primer, see how it goes. I had a feeling I wouldn't like it, but I just never did that, so I decided to try it again today for this video, and I'm very annoyed at myself because it did exactly what I thought it was going to do, and I still hate it. This foundation, it looks so bad on my skin. It looks better than the first time I used it. I will say that. It looks less drying, less cakey, less flaky than the first time I tried it, but it still looks dry and cakey and flaky. It just looks bad. It's already going into my smile lines that I literally just applied it 30 seconds ago, and it's still looking really dry and flaky around my mouth, which is what it did last time, and my nose crevice looks awful. There's like no coverage. I know it's not supposed to be full coverage, but like there's like no coverage. So yeah, as I suspected, I still do not like this foundation, and it is definitely 100,000,000% going back to Sephora if I can return it, and if not, I will donate it to Project Beauty Share because I can't. I'm like tempted to go wash my face off and start again, but I'm not going to because I don't want to have to like redo my skincare all over again. But oh my gosh. Look how terrible it looks. Oh man, I'm so mad at myself that I did this. I knew that this would happen, but it's fine. Moving on to concealer. We're gonna use the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Concealer. I just got this from Ulta not that long ago because it was on sale, and this did not look this dark last time I used it, but since this foundation's so light on me, it's looking very dark. That's awesome. But anyways, I got this on sale at Ulta when they were having like their fall haul event. I just had never tried it, and I really like it. I think this is my third time using it, and the first two times I really enjoyed it, so I'm hoping I like it this time too. And if I don't, I'm gonna chalk it up to the foundation. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't do this. I have to go take my makeup off. I have to go take my base makeup off and dry again. I do not know if you can tell, but it just looks, it looks so bad. I can't do this. I was hoping that the concealer would help remedy it and help fix it, but it looks so dry in like my nose. Oh, it looks so bad. Okay, well that stinks. I'm gonna go take my base off and redo my skincare and come back because I can't have this. Nope. Okay, I'll be back. Whew, okay. Face is washed, skincare is reapplied, sponge is washed because I don't want any cross-contamination. That was terrible. It has been a hot minute since a foundation looked that bad on my skin, but that Peach Perfect foundation, hot garbage. Hate it, hate it. Okay, we're going to start fresh. We're going to reapply the Colourpop Pretty Fresh primer because it's not the primer. I love this primer. I've used it a million times. And then to play it safe and go with the foundation that I know I love and I know will look good on me, we're going to also go in with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Foundation. Love this. I have the shade Fair 30N. This is a tad bit dark on me for right now. I think I'm gonna need to pick up Fair 20N for the winter time, but we gonna make it work. We're also gonna go back in with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Concealer. It is a Colourpop Pretty Fresh kind of day, but you can guess what setting spray I'm gonna use later. But yeah, like as I was saying before I had to remove all of my makeup, I bought this on sale at Ulta and I have really been enjoying it. I did not think that I was going to because, I don't know, I just kind of assumed it wouldn't have enough coverage for me, but I've really been liking it. And it surprisingly does have enough coverage for me, which I am very happy about. Okay, I went ahead and blended out the rest of my concealer and set my face a little bit with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I hadn't tried this since my almost full face of e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I just hadn't used it in a while and wanted to give it a go again. And yeah, I think I still really like it. It's not drying, which is so wonderful. I really struggle with powders being drying on me, and it doesn't look like this one is. It doesn't look the greatest on my under eyes, but honestly, no powder looks good on my under eyes, like no powder. So it's just something I struggle with and I've just kind of like learned to accept over the years. But we're gonna move on to face. I have two face palettes now from Pixi that they also sent me in PR along with the eyeshadow palettes. It is their Nuance Quartet, and this one is in Honey and Nectar. You can see these really pretty shades. And then this one is in Sugar Blossom. Again, really pretty shades. I think the one I'm gonna go with today is the first one, Honey Nectar. I just feel like these tones are gonna fit a little bit better, A, with my skin tone, and B, with the makeup and outfit choice I've got going on. So I'm gonna take my Colourpop F9 stipple brush I always use for bronzer and dip into the bronzer shade. I'm gonna go really light-handed because the last Pixi face palette I used was surprisingly really pigmented. So, ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, this one seems to be pretty pigmented as well, which I don't dislike. It makes it a little bit harder when using powders if they're like insanely pigmented, but as long as I know that and I can go in with a light hand, I'm usually fine with, you know, really pigmented powders. I just really tend to go heavy-handed with bronzer and blush, and I'm sure you guys know that. Now I'm gonna take my Colourpop F14, the bigger one that I usually use for bronzer as well. Comment down below if there's ever been a moment in my videos where you're watching me put bronzer and blush on and you're just like, Emily, stop, please stop. And I just keep going. Because sometimes when I'm editing, I think that. I watch myself and I'm like, oh, you're putting more on. Oh, even more? Oh, okay. And I'm like, can you not put that much on? But you know what? It all comes together in the end. Okay, I don't mind that bronzer. I think it looks really pretty on my skin. There's like, seems to be a tiny bit of sheen to it, which I like. I've gotten really into sheeny bronzers nowadays since I tried the L'Oreal Lumi, and I've been like obsessed with that bronzer. It's a little tiny bit patchy, but I feel like the last Pixi bronzer I tried looked like a little bit patchy too, so maybe it's just like the way I apply them or just like the powders on my skin, but yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay, we've got two highlighters to choose from here. I don't know which one I want to go with. Ooh, they both look really pretty. I think I'm gonna go with the more pinky tone one since I have a pink shirt on. I hope it's not too pink, so we're gonna go in very light-handed. Ooh, that looks really pink. Oh, that's pretty. Oh my gosh. It looks really pink, but when you apply it to your cheeks, it has like this beautiful gold shift to it. Wow, okay. That is really pretty. I was expecting it to look way more pink, but it's looking like really gold. Oh my gosh, okay, I really like this. This is really pretty. I just realized I forgot to contour my nose. So we're gonna dip back into that bronzer really quick. Contour. Then we're gonna pop on the blush. Wait, that looks really pigmented. Oh, that's pretty too. Okay. Ooh, yeah. I like that. That's a really pretty shade. Okay, so far I am way more impressed by this face palette than the eyeshadow palette I use. I am like loving how this is looking right now. Next up for brows, I want to try out this brand new pen, I guess. It's from Milani. It is their Eyebrow Tint Brush Pen for microblading is what it's supposed to do. So we're gonna open this sucker up. I have never used a pen type of, I can't get it out. Well, hopefully I like this and don't want to return it because I'm like destroying this packaging. Okay, so this is officially called their Weekend Brow Eyebrow Tint. I bought the shade Medium Brown. I have never tried a type of pen like this before. I know the point of them, they're supposed to just like provide really thin eyebrow hair like strokes. Kathleen Lights really likes this one. She said she doesn't like it as much as her Glossier Brow Flick, but I've never tried that. So I've heard that these kind of have like learning curves to them, that you kind of have to like learn how to stripe them on your eyebrows to make them look natural and real, Okay, we're gonna try this out. I don't even know how to hold this. I'm going really light-handed and it's still like pretty pigmented, which is not a bad thing. I don't need too much filling in back here. It's mainly the front. I'm just gonna put like a couple little strokes. Okay, I think I like that. I don't know, let's try the other eyebrow. I think this is a really good shade for my brows too. Okay. I think I like this. Let me try to like spoolie it and see. I definitely think I need to keep working at it. Like this right here looks a little not real at all, but yeah, I think I like this pen. Oh my gosh, Milani Weekend Brow. This was like $9 or something. Milani is super affordable. I'm impressed. Okay, I went ahead and finished up the eyes really quick. I just ran both the lighter and darker brown eyeshadows along my lower lash line and popped that pinky goldy highlight in my inner corner that I used on my face, and it is so pretty. It's pulling way more gold on camera, but in person it has like that touch of pink, and it's like really vibing with my shirt, and I'm here for it. Now we're going to move on to mascara, which I usually do off camera because it's like boring to watch, but I have a lash primer that actually works. Yeah, can you believe that? Because I have not tried too many lash primers because I think they're kind of gimmicky and usually they make my lashes just look really clumpy. I've tried the L'Oreal Lash Paradise one, which I did not enjoy, but I also didn't enjoy that mascara. And I also have tried the Marc Jacobs one, the bougie expensive Marc Jacobs eyelash primer. Tried that one too and absolutely hated it. It did nothing but make my lashes clumpy. But this one is the Grande Primer from Grande Cosmetics. It is their fortified with lash plumping peptides, and it actually works, you guys. Like, shockingly, it works. They sent this to me in PR, but I'm not being paid to talk about it. They sent it to me for Prime Day. They sent this and like a couple other products for me to post about on my Instagram account on Prime Day back on the 13th. And that's what I did, but they did not ask me to talk about it in a video or anything like that. I just genuinely want to talk about it and show you it because I think it is awesome and really, really works. So you just curl your lashes like normal. Then you apply it and then immediately apply your mascara. I feel like with primers, I never know if I'm supposed to let them dry or put on right after, but with this one, the directions say to apply it immediately. So I'm going to use the Hourglass Caution Mascara. I already love this mascara on its own, but with this primer, oh, this combination is dynamite. It looks so, so good. So it comes out, it's like your normal, typical white lash primer. You apply it to your lashes. I don't put it on my bottom lashes. I just put it on my top. And then you immediately go in with your mascara. That's what it looks like, just normal white primer. And it takes a little bit to cover up the white, but it eventually gets covered and you don't see the white primer, which is nice. I know some other primers I've heard people talk about, you can't really cover up the white and it's like annoying and then you can just like tell that you have primer on. I don't find that to be the case with this primer. Like, look how just full and thick my lashes look. Oh my gosh, I love it. And my favorite thing is it doesn't make them clumpy. I mean, they are a little bit clumpy, but that's like normal, I feel like. But I don't know, that I just genuinely think that this works. And I'm like so excited that they sent it to me and I'm so excited I tried it out because I don't think I ever would have purchased this on my own because again, I feel like lash primers don't ever work for me, but I don't know, man, I think this one does. Let me go do the other eye off camera and I'll come back and zoom in really close and show you what they look like. So this is what both of the eyes look like with the primer and mascara on. If you can just tell, I just feel like it makes my lashes look so long and full, but not clumpy, and it's like holding a curl, which this Caution mascara already helps hold a curl. I love this mascara on its own, but I'm just telling you, with the primer, I just think it is stunning. I have not tried the primer with any other mascara but the Caution mascara, but I am excited to, and I just think my lashes look bomb. And then for lips, I'm going to use another one that they sent over. It is their Grande Lipstick Plump and Hydrate, and it is in the shade All Naturel. And what I really like about this is, like, do you see this line in the middle? That's like built-in skincare for your lips. But when you use it, it like goes away. So it's not like you're gonna have a weird line in your lipstick. But this shade is such a beautiful mauve natural shade, hence why it's called All Naturel. And I just think it is so pretty. And even though it is like a plumping lipstick, it's not too intense. I usually do not like plumping lipsticks or lip glosses or anything like that. I don't like that feeling, but this is just a really soft, minty feeling. It's a tiny, tiny bit tingling, but nothing too intense that's like hurting my lips or anything. It smells like mint, which I enjoy. And this shade is just beautiful. And as you can see, it's like super shiny and is actually really hydrating. And I've just been really, really loving this lipstick. And I think that's it. I think we're ready for setting spray. I don't think there's anything else I need to add. So we're gonna stick with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh theme, and I'm gonna use my Hyaluronic Setting Mist. Love this mist so much. And that was it, you guys. That was my get ready with me, just kind of testing out some new products, retesting an old product that I did not enjoy, and it's already in the box, guys, to go back. I can't. That was a wild ride. Thanks for hanging out with me while I use probably one of the worst foundations I've ever tried. That's a very impactful statement, but really terrible. But the other things that I tried, the Hazelnut Haze eyeshadow palette, I don't know. I wasn't super impressed by it. I like the eye look that I came out with. I think it's pretty, but I feel like I could have got this with a bunch of other palettes I own, and I wasn't super impressed with how they performed. Granted, I only used about like 4 shades, so I need to try this out again, but I don't know. I'm just kind of like so-so about it right now. But the face palette, I really did enjoy. This is Honey Nectar. I used these 3. I did not use this gold, but the bronzer blended out fine. The blush is super, super pretty. This highlight is stunning. This pinky highlight down here. Oh my gosh, I am like loving this highlight. I was way more impressed with the face palette than the eyeshadow palette. I am so excited that I got a chance to finally tell you guys about this because I have just been loving this lash primer so much. This lipstick is really, really pretty. It is feeling a little bit pumping and tingling, like I said, but nothing too terrible, nothing too unbearable. And I was so impressed with this Milani Weekend Brow Eyebrow Tint. I really did not think I was gonna like this. I just got it because I've never tried something like this, and I've heard a couple people saying they like it, but I really like how natural my brows look right now, and it gives me the chance to just fill in the little bit where I need to, but not fill in where I don't. And I'm like super pleasantly surprised at how impressed by this I was. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this to get ready with me. I hope it was fun. I hope it was entertaining. I hope it inspires you to maybe pull out some of your older makeup that you want to retest, or try out some new makeup to you that you haven't got a chance to try out yet. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.